Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing
Our top 5 favorite players in the NFL now.
So, we're doing our top 5 favorite players in the NFL, any position, it could be anyone at all. I'll go with the most obvious one first, okay? Probably, arguably, maybe my favorite player as well of all of them. Yes, Saquon Barkley. Because I am a Giants fan, obviously he's going to be propelled even higher than most other players would be. And Saquon Barkley, if he does what he did in his first year, again, man's going to be like legendary running back. I don't even care.
Saquon Barkley is probably the 12th best running back.
He is the best running back in the league.
We actually agreed on last year.
I do not care. We did. Last year, Saquon was not the best.
Team was
because the team was just that bad, and we didn't we didn't use him. But for the rest of his career, every season, he's going to be used. And we will win.
When's he hits free agency in 2?
He doesn't hit.
Imagine he didn't exercise his 5th year.
Isn't it? Never leaving the Giants. Whoa, crazy.
What do you have?
So yeah, Saquon Barkley, probably my favorite player of all the ones we're.
Okay. So we start off with our favorite one then.
If you can think of who your favorite one is, then yes.
Have a guess who my favorite.
One down for me.
Favorite player is
Saquon Barkley. Your favorite player is bang, Lamar Jackson. No. What do you mean?
Julio Jones has been the year.
He's your claim to fame.
He's my claim to fame, and I'm benefiting off him. But no, it's Julio Jones is my favorite. Julio Jones is the second best wide receiver I've ever seen. He is my most enjoyable person to watch. He would be he'd probably be on my Mount Rushmore of NFL players. Arguably on my Mount Rushmore of athletes, generally, across every sport. Because he just, like, if you ever watch our videos for the last fucking. Every time we mention wide receivers or the Falcons, all I do is rule over Julio Jones.
Because I mean, a lot of wide receivers are good at wide receiver. Julio Jones is just an all-round good athlete.
I've never enjoyed a man tackling more than one. Julio Jones, poor person.
Goddamn.
I just think it's just. I would put him at running back and see what he does. Honestly, when you watch him, it's like anything.
You feel like you can do anything? Okay.
No,
this is where this video is going now.
He's my favorite.
That's what happens when you give us a slightly less serious topic to talk about.
Hear that?
Oh?
It's mid.
It might have been. You were thinking about Julio too much.
I heard jingling.
That's what happens.
Oh, Julio. Try your jingling.
No! He's gone.
He's gone. Fuck me.
Right, so my next player, fact check myself.
I guessed 4 of his 5.
No.
And he also guessed 4 of my 5.
He's one of 2 defenders I have. But this player who is in my top 5 favorite players is Aaron Donald.
Yes.
Because admittedly, I don't know, like, I know how good defenses are on a team, but I don't know, like, the players individually on the teams yet. But Aaron Donald stands out always on his own. And you can't not know Arnold Donald. You can't not know Aaron Donald when it comes to the Rams defense.
No, but I do give you credit because you came in when you started watching football when we were in school. So it's like there's probably me who gave a shit about defense at that time because everybody was just watching was on Sky Sports. So obviously you grew up watching. But even nowadays you understand defense a lot more than you used to. You know more players than you used to. You understand what defense is good. You could like.
I also fell in love with the Giants because of their offense. Because I loved offense and like risk take.
Yeah, I don't know. There's very few people who get into the NFL because of defense.
Yeah. Makes sense because it's the more technical.
Yeah, and like I said, you have got a lot more into it. It's not like you know nothing about it.
But like even Aaron Donald, if you look at his highlights, you see the exact technicality of that position.
Yeah.
You don't just see a man do something and you're like, okay, he did that. That's just it on his own. Like, he didn't just sack the quarterback. He fucking swim moved the offensive lineman, and you could see how he's done it. And just
you can tell there's no defensive tackle that's like him.
The technicality of him as such a huge man and the speed of him.
And he got slewed last year for no reason. Just because he didn't rack up 20 sacks, he still ended like 10 or 11 as a defensive tackle. That's what normal defensive tackles get. Normal defensive tackles don't get 20 sacks twice.
He had one below Aaron Donald's standard season. Everyone was like, well, that's him done.
Was it again? But like, if you watched him, because it's really not be watching. It's like some things slewed him, some didn't slew him. But like the man was getting triple teamed more than he ever was.
Yep.
That defense was dog shit.
Yep.
Like you didn't.
So what happens when you have
to
one
worry
thing on the defense you have to worry about? You just worry about that, and the rest falls into
exactly.
place.
And they got rid of Eric. Last what? I got this right before. Eric Weddle was
made
there.
A lot of moves.
They moved a lot, and like he was left by himself up there. He's going to be by himself again this year because Leonard Floyd is one of the most disappointing outside linebackers in history of it. But yeah, so the Aaron Donald is Aaron Donald. I think my number 2 would probably be Khalil Mack, probably because I adored him at Oakland and I adore him at Chicago. He's been the reason he's won the Defensive Player of the Year. It's the reason he was the first ever be on an all defensive team for 2 positions because I think he went down as middle linebacker and outside linebacker, or was outside linebacker, definitely outside linebacker. I think he had middle linebacker as well. That's about 2 years ago with Oakland. And when he went to like last year again, their defense was slightly worse, but like Khalil Mack is probably the most complete defensive player in the NFL because like he can drop back into coverage, he can make any open field tackle, he can bat the ball down, he easily gets to the fucking quarterback. Like
Which is very rare on defenses. Well,
exactly.
Because if you look at defensive players, it's usually like completely different, even like body types, completely different ways that they play. Like some need speed, some need to power through you.
But he
has a bit of everything.
Exactly. Like, when you look at defense sides, like everyone does what they're supposed to do, while Khalil Mack is one of the few that does absolutely everything. Like you probably him and probably Luke Kuechly probably be another guy who would have been the same.
Yeah.
Or even Ray Lewis would have been the similar.
Someone who can just do anything that you need him to do.
Exactly. He's just been the best player he can be every single year. Obviously, he's on way too much money. Chicago paid him far too much. They did far too much for him. Because that offense is dog poo. Yeah, no, Khalil Mack is probably just below. He'd be close, but he's just below Julio Jones for me. Those are favourites.
And so my next guy is a guy I bang on about all the time when we do stuff like receiver videos. Is DeAndre Hopkins, because he is pretty much my perfect wide receiver for the style of play that I enjoy. Flashy catches, like that kind of thing. Obviously, fell in love with the Giants and Odell Beckham for that as well. Now, DeAndre Hopkins is like the number one. That kind of.
I think the blueprint of what you like about the NFL. DeAndre Hopkins is he's gonna be ridiculous with Kyler Murray.
I can't wait.
Watch our NFC West video.
Might have to get a Cardinals video right now.
Look Cardinals jersey.
And you said video, so I said video, okay?
If you watch our NFC West, we saw us bang on about him, how good he is, and how good he's going to be with. I don't worry.
Maybe even a whole video dedicated to Cardinals. Stick around. Let us know if you want to see it.
My number 3 is the jersey I'm wearing.
Bound to get there eventually.
Favorite thing is go back, look at my pinned tweet on Twitter.
You still have it pinned?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere.
Claim to fame.
It's going to wait till I get Kyler Murray right. Or no, I haven't picked my MVP yet. The pool has not closed. The pool is open.
It's open for swimming.
The fees are in. But I loved him last year anyway. But last season was kind of our first season of doing YouTube videos about the NFL. I think last season, like what I said was loved him his rookie year when he was used. How he was used is perfect. It showed a lot what like Harbaugh used him of what he was good at, and then he got better at more things.
It was just the off-season video. The off-season videos that you saw of him basically showed that he got better at exactly what he needed to get.
Yeah, it's like he's one of the few like RG3 didn't pan out, but he kind of did. But like in college, he had the stereotypical I can run everywhere, I can get to the touchdown. I'm an athletic quarterback. But he's really shown it that he can do absolutely everything. He can be a pocket passer, but like Harbaugh, he's in a perfect situation where Harbaugh runs the right plays and lets him be himself. And he's probably the most enjoyable player to watch in the entire NFL, especially last year, MVP season, which I called in the first video about the something.
It's never going to die.
No, of course not.
Ever.
I'll never
Even
get it right.
I don't want to let it die.
I'll never get into something right again. I'll be fucking...
So my next one, I mean, I probably did originally fall in love with this player because of Madden. So...
Michael Vick has fans. Oh, was it Madden? Oh, it was because we played.
So good.
Because we did a stupid season of fucking Texans.
So good.
Couldn't fucking win anything.
Basically, I would lock him on Madden, and every time I would do anything at all on him, I would scream clowning on his food.
Still says it now, even.
And that has become my thing now for every time I even see him on the field.
Should be your Twitch.
And he's a free agent now, isn't he? Not actually anymore.
No one wants him for the amount of money he wants. He's only 26. Fun fact.
Is he even gonna?
He's not. He might even play this year.
That's what I mean.
See, the fun thing about him is it's not fun at all. Left Seahawks. Seahawks are offering him money, but he doesn't think it's enough, and he's waiting for someone to snatch him up because he thinks I'll get paid enough. He won't get paid enough. He's gonna have to. I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up going to some sort of contender that has money.
We don't have enough money.
Not contending or have money. He's gonna go. He's gonna kind of do like maybe Revis when he went to the Patriots that time. No, like a really good defender that can't get the money he thinks he's worth. He takes less for a year and tries to win a ring. That's what I think. That's what I think he'll end up doing.
And I mean, he's a great run stopper, and he is very good on making the blockbuster.
I think he got more well rounded once he went to the Seahawks this year. He used to get to the quarterback a lot, but he wasn't run stopping at the Texans. When he went to Seahawks, he completely changed his game around Jaron Reed and all the guys over there.
And me liking him so much probably stems again from the way I like my offense being flashy. Like Jadeveon Clowney often makes the flashy defense plays. Like he won't. I don't think he's often been up there as a top stat guy on defense.
He's been up there a bit. Well, he gets injured a lot. He's been injured all the fucking time.
But he's always he's in the highlights.
Mine is a guy who loved him as a rookie. I don't think I called that he'd be the tackles leader that season. Every game we watched him, I just obsessed over him watching the goals. That is Darius Leonard. I think I'm not going to spoil it, but when we do our defensive rankings, you're going to see him up there straight away. Whether you have an inside or outside linebacker, he's amazing. He's one of the best open field tacklers in the league. He doesn't really get to the quarterback because he's not blitzed very often, but in coverage, perfect in coverage, he leads that defense no matter what, even with him and Moore. On a bad defense, first of all, they've gotten better, but I just think when I watch him, he reminds me of a less aggressive maybe Ray Lewis. Of just his IQ is just already way up there, and his ability to tackle is
it's just
amazing.
In fact, for the fact as well that so many times last year where they needed him for a big play, and you would say he's going to do it, like half as a joke, but half expecting him because he is that good as well, and he would just do it, and that's impressive from a guy that's so young.
But yeah, no, Darius Leonard is probably he's close to Khalil Mack, my favorite linebacker. Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Another exciting guy to see going forward.
Amazing, love him already. He's already. You're number 5, I don't know.
So my number 5 for my top 5 favorite players.
Give me 3 guesses. Give me 3 hints.
You've already
1 hint.
said them. I have 2 written down in my list because I couldn't decide. Because the more I thought about one, the more I thought about the other. They were tied, but I'd probably do prefer the original guy I had down was Deshaun Watson and Lamar Jackson. Yeah. Just because the more I thought about the reasons that I love Deshaun Watson, it's like, yeah, Lamar Jackson does that too. So I tied them. It would have been Aaron Rodgers maybe before last season or 2. Aaron Rodgers is getting old and he's starting to fall off, and Deshaun Watson and Lamar Jackson are doing what he did, but like at a whole different kind of level.
I did not expect him to be a Watson.
But Deshaun Watson, I think, would be the guy I'd pick of the 2 if I had to pick one. Just because, I mean, there's an element of how fucking bad you feel for Deshaun Watson as well, just because the situation he's in. Like, he's so good still, even though he gets beaten to death every fucking game.
He got kicked in the eye and threw a touchdown.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, somebody who can do that deserves better than to be, just the Texans.
Fuck, I don't care what else is. Fuck Bill O'Brien till he's gone. That's about it. That's all I say.
It's just so much worse now as well because he doesn't have DeAndre Hopkins anymore.
He brought Brendan Cooks.
Deshaun,
5 games.
No. He'll get concussed after 5 minutes. And another thing as well is, I thought about this when I made the list, was I have 2 from last year. I have 2 Texans in my top 5.
What can you do?
Why are the Texans not my team? I mean, now I'm kind of glad they're not, because then I'd have to deal with Bill O'Brien and Deshaun Watson getting kicked in the eye.
Sorry, who made playoffs last year?
Hopkins Gonzo.
Who made playoffs? Who's made more? Since you've been watching, who's made more playoffs? Skeng or Texans? Texans been there twice, I think, since you started watching.
We've been there once.
Skeng? Have you been there once?
Yes. Because of that boat picture. We haven't been there since. All right.
With Trey songs.
But yeah, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson they both have play styles for quarterbacks that I adore. The fact that they can run and still pull off amazing passes.
My last favorite is the most underrated player in the league, and it makes absolutely no sense how every single season no one cares about him. Maybe because he plays in Arizona, it might be why. It's Chandler Jones. Chandler Jones is the top 5 defensive end and has been for years, and is probably still going to be. He was going to the Patriots. We should have brought him back. We didn't. Brought Jimmy Collins back. Was right.
That's probably part of the reason why he's not looked at as like, oh my god.
Go off. He's decent in
you
coverage.
know how much hate the people ooze for the Patriots.
He's decent in coverage. He's amazing at rushing the passer. Like, what else do you want him? Doesn't have like he's what? No, fuck Chandler's. Golly. Like, if you don't like Chandler's, stop. Don't unsubscribe. Subscribe if you.
No, actually, if you don't like Chandler Jones, let us know in the comment section below why you don't like.
And I will respond to you on my own account, and we will have a conversation about it. Not even going to be a
on
conversation.
Twitter. It'll be easier to have a conversation.
Have it. It's 150 characters.
The link to our Twitter is below if you want to follow.
I'll fight for Chandler Jones. I'll fight for Chandler Jones right now.
And if your reason for not liking Chandler Jones is because he used to be on the Patriots,
have it. You want a cookie?
Tag me in the tweet as well, because I'd love to see it.
You want a cookie? Want a cookie?
Oh god.
Chandler
So
Jones
that is going to be it from us. Let us know if you want to see more of the casual style of video, because I mean it'll probably turn out this kind of way most of the time we do something less serious.
Who's my favorite player for the?
Oh god. Yeah, this is something you wanted to do.
Who's my favorite? Okay, I won't go.
I thought I was supposed to name.
Shit, yeah. What? Off. I'm not gonna remember. Oh bollocks. Well, I already got
Let's
one
see
wrong.
if you match what you
I
had.
got one of my own ones wrong.
See if you match what you had. Right. So what we're doing is I name the team and he names his favorite player, and I'm going to see if it's the same favorite player that he wrote here when he did write them down. So, who is your favorite player for Brian Face?
Oh, it's Tom Brady. It's for the fucking Buccaneers.
Who is your favorite player for Minnesota?
Anthony Barr.
Who is your favorite player for the Jets?
DJ Mosley, because he left the Ravens. Other than hate Jets.
Philadelphia.
Darius Slay got traded from the Lions. That was quick. That was hard to get. They fucking hate the Bill.
KFC.
Or KFC there. Tyron Matthew, we have to come to. Yep.
Chargers.
Derwin James.
Very good. The Las Vegas Raiders.
Jonathan Abrams, rookie, didn't play last year towards ACL.
Rest in peace. Boy. Miami.
It's a trick when you almost got me. Kyle Van Noy because he went there. Fuck, can we die?
Really?
Oh god.
Buffalo Bills?
Oh, Micah Hyde.
Why?
Love Micah Hyde. I love Micah everywhere he went. Everywhere he went, he went from fucking Green Bay to there.
And Panthers?
Curtis Samuel.
Yeah.
Fuck DJ Moore.
Right, one more. We'll end on this one and we'll get an as to 5.
Oh god.
Just a quick explanation. Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, Jalen Smith. This one was hard because I also wanted to put Leighton Vander Esch because Jalen Smith is so hard. Always dangerous, why put him on? But I actually really enjoy a lot of the players in that team. Because I like Dak Prescott, even though everyone hates him. Zeke I love, Mari Cooper I love, Michael Gallup I love. This one's gone, so
it's just such a powerhouse of a team.
It is. But
I mean, to me, it's more of a powerhouse because the rest of the fucking division is dog shit.
I think James Smith's just a really enjoyable, charismatic linebacker to watch. That's probably my reason for it. Leighton Vander Esch is better, but James Smith's more enjoyable to watch. Plays more.
If you guys did enjoy this video, please do leave a like on the video. We appreciate it a lot. If you do want to see more, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell wherever the bell is on the screen. It should be done. If you want to get notified when we upload again, and we will see you next, probably slightly more serious.
Peace out.
See ya.